Hey guys, so this is the tutorial for the burnt face. Alright, so let's just start off. That is spirit gum, and that is what we use to apply the little prosthetics on your face. So you kind of just want to see where you would put it and see if that would be a good place for it. Alright, so I kind of found out where I kind of want to put mine, and I'm just trying to angle it right. I already put the spirit gum behind it. And all you want to do, make sure there's like no hair in that area, because it kind of hurts when you have to pull it off. But I use the back of tweezers just to push it down so it would stay. And then you want to take some liquid latex and you just apply that to the outside like corners of it. You also have like the flesh in a flask that you could use for that as well. It's basically the same liquid latex stuff, but the flesh one kind of gives you a more yellowish tone instead of just that white. And the white one kind of becomes clear, so yeah. Those are all the little differences about it. Alright, then you want to outline where you want the gash or the cut to be. I use a prosthetic on the top, and then I actually made my own gashes on my face. So, and part I'm on the phone in some of these clips. Yeah, so then you want to apply to your drawn out outline some liquid latex. And you just want to go around inside the lines as much as you can. And you're going to apply liquid latex a few times. So, yep. And just make sure you cover all the spots you need to be covered. Alright, you're gonna need toilet paper. Yeah. And if you have a 2-ply, you might want to like split the paper into just 1-ply. And that's the way it's gonna look. You pat it down and you'll be able to just rip around it because the latex kind of holds on to it. Alright, and then you're going to apply more liquid latex on top of that. It just gives it a stronger latexy kind of feel to it when you go to make the gash in the middle. So I'm going to apply another coat of the tissue paper. Alright, and then you're just going to, again, just rip around it. And it's pretty cool because the paper actually becomes like latex. Alright. And you're going to take your tweezers and you're going to poke a little hole in the middle, or wherever you want the gash to be. And you see that? It's latexy. And you're just going to make your hole. Make it the way you want it. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle because gashes are never perfect. But you do want to pull and kind of make a opening. There we go. Kind of pull around it. And rip off any excess that you don't want. Then you're going to grab the scorn skin, or this burn gel basically. You can find them at Party City for the burn kit. But you basically boil water and then you put this powder thing in it, and it creates this gel type bloodiness of, like, you know, if you were actually burnt. And it was pretty cool dealing with. I did take some foundation and just apply it around the prosthetic. And you want to apply this to the entire face, just so that you kind of have a clean, you know, canvas. I didn't apply it before because I wanted to get the prosthetics down and my gashes down. I did apply this all over that wound, and it covered up the red, but it kind of came out pretty cool. This is my first time ever doing a burned face thing, so I was learning as I go how I wanted it, and I think it came out pretty awesome. Alright, so you keep applying it under your eyes like you would like normal foundation, and just apply it. I stopped on half of my skin because I dealt with the rest of my skin like I would normally do for, you know, everyday look. I was dealing with just half that skin. The other side you would just make look like super pretty, maybe like a pageant-y kind of look, and then you could be like a burnt pageant girl or anything you want to do like that. Alright, so next I took my Photo Ready powder, translucent, and I just applied it on top of it. Just on top of the entire side. And I wore this to work as well, and everyone was freaking out, which was pretty cool. A lot of people said it looked like Two-Face. I kind of felt like it kind of looked like Freddy Krueger on one side. But yeah, you're just going to take that gel type liquid and just kind of put it wherever you fit necessary. Like if you feel like it should be a lot more bloodier or, you know, on certain areas, that's where you put it. I wanted to mainly put it around the scars or the gashes and all that stuff, but then I kind of also applied it all over my face because I kind of had a little fun with it. And since it's so gel type, you could actually kind of create your own texture with it. And then you just keep applying it until you get the look you desire. If you don't want to go all out with a whole entire half of your face, you don't have to. You could just do half of it. I mean, half like just the top or just the cheek. But I wanted the entire effect of one side of my face being burnt. So if you see how I'm just grabbing or poking my face with it on certain parts, like that right there, I would grab and like kind of poke somewhere else and bring it around. That gives you a different like texture than just applying it. So you just want to keep doing that. It's all sticky. You're gonna have to work with it. Sometimes it can be a little stubborn. And just keep applying. You want to make sure you cover every part that you want. You don't want to put this in the eye socket area. Like under your eye, I didn't really put it too close because it would be terrible to put that in that area. It warns you not to. For your eyebrow, I kind of went like right on top of the eyebrow. I didn't want to go too close to the eyebrow either because that is your hair, and I guess that might hurt quite a bit if you try pulling it off. So I took the Flesh in a Flask and just applied that on top of all of the bloodiness, which is a latex. So you could just grab some and apply it on your face. When it covers that bloodiness, it kind of makes it look really cool, but it also seals it in. So you could take a sponge and do that and apply the translucent powder right on top of it. I did take some eyeshadow, black eyeshadow, just to put a little depth into the cuts in the inner circle of the cut or the gash. The Burn Victim kit does come with certain colors. They have like a greenish yellow color in it. They have a purple black color, a black color, and then a red color. And you just want to take cream colors like that and apply that all over your face. So right now I have kind of a black color, trying to put as much as I can to make it look like a burnt victim. That color right there that I'm starting to apply is the purplish black one. And you just want to keep applying it until you feel like that is the look you're going for. So just keep applying it. This is the part that will help it look like you're actually burnt. The bloody gel and the gashes can only take you so far when you're doing a look like this, but the colors are what actually brings it out and makes it look as creepy as it really is. Alright, so you keep covering it, as you see. And that color right there that I'm starting to apply is that yellowish greenish color. It makes it look bruised, which is really good for this look. You just apply it all over your face. Alright, I take some blood. This is stage blood, and I was applying it inside of all the gashes. And make sure you are generous with it. Go all out, make it as bloody as you want. I was going to work in this, so I couldn't make it as bloody as I wanted. But I still think it came out pretty darn awesome. Alright, so you continue. What I'm going to do next is I take a stippling sponge and take some of the stage blood and apply it on that, because it does make it a lot easier to put on your skin and give it that texture that you want, instead of using the actual brush that it comes with. There it goes. And you just want to keep applying this all over. And as you can see, it's coming along and it looks pretty cool with all the blood on top of it. It's making it look more like a burnt. And there. So it's dry. And I started to do my neck the same way you did the face. You would just put liquid latex and then the tissue paper on top. So I'm going to do that again. So you just want to apply liquid latex right on top of that. You kind of want to make sure you get your neck as well, because you don't want it just to stop on your face. You don't just get burnt on your face, you know. It looks pretty cool when it's all the way to your neck. Alright, and then you're just going to keep applying liquid latex and more tissue paper. Keep applying it. More tissue paper. You want to pat it just to make sure it does get stuck to it. And as you can see, whoops, out of the frame. If you can see how I just grabbed it and it comes completely off. And you want to apply liquid latex on top of that just to seal it in. And be generous with the liquid latex. That's why I did buy a big bottle of liquid latex. And I got my bottle at Party City. So then you want to take the tweezers and make a hole just like you did on your face. this time on your neck. And I apologize again for being on the phone. I was getting ready for work while trying to get my friend to my house. So, yeah. And be careful that you do not pinch your skin. That is a possibility when you are like working with this. So be careful not to pinch your skin. Just remember, make the gash as big as you want it. See, I'm stretching mine out as far as I wanted it. And then I would take liquid latex and apply that all over it so it would seal it up the way I would like it. And it's kind of good to make kind of a little bump in it so it kind of actually resembles a gash, as you can see. Alright, I started to do my eyes, which I was going to line my eyes like if I were, you know, having makeup on and whatnot, because I am, what I was technically was like a beauty girl with half my face burnt, basically. So I lined my eyes. That's my little brother, sorry guys. And then I started to apply purple shadow. On this eye, you're not really gonna try to, you know, get a smoky eye or anything like that. You just want to cover the entire lid and the entire eye. And then socket entirely, exactly like that. And you want to apply purples, reds, dark colors like that that will kind of go with the rest of your face. You are going to need some of that cream color, so it does go along with the rest of the face. Like I am using the dark purple one, so the edges don't kind of pop out like they are at the moment they were. So you just want to pat that on. And then get a different color like the yellow. The bruising of the eye would kind of match it as well. And just do the little extra detailing on your lips, right at the part where it's going to be splitting your face. Alright, so I'm going to continue. I put foundation on the neck now that my eye and the detailing of the face is kind of done. You just want to put your foundation all over it, so it kind of has a skin tone color to begin with instead of just white. I started to put some black in the inner circle around the wound. You don't have to use an eyeshadow black. You could just use a cream black, and that will work fine. And then just start using your colors. And then take some of the blood and just apply that on it. Use as much blood as you want. I did not use that gel type on my neck just because I thought it would be a little too much, so I just used blood, which helps it actually match up perfectly. Alright, so that is some more blood on the middle of the gash, and then kind of tapped it out. And that basically is how you do the burnt face. As you can see, if I turn one side, you see nothing, and the other side, burnt. Alright, so here are some pictures of how it was first started. I had a really fun time doing this. This is my first time ever doing a burnt face. I did put a contact in to make it look, you burnt one side of your face, the effect. That's how I did my other side. Very pretty. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. I'm sorry it was so late, but yeah, it is here, and I hope you guys like it. Let me know down below what you think, and if I should ever do more Halloween tutorials, but on time. Alright, bye guys. Love you. Peace.